All right, I'm ready to share with you my book, Moose, of course. You can tell that I'm ready to share because I have my antlers on. They're a little wobbly bobbly. I think they need some starch, but they'll do. And antlers are what male moose have. I live in Maine, and we get a chance to see moose if we watch carefully. I'm the author, Lynn Plourde. The illustrator is Jim Sollers, and the publisher is Down East Books. In this book, the boy tries really hard to see moose, and it doesn't always go the way he wants, and he doesn't have success until the end. There's also a part in the story that's a chorus that repeats over and over, and my chorus is a growing chorus. It's a cumulative chorus, and so I'm going to teach you some actions as the story goes along. You don't have to worry about it. I'll show you exactly what to do as we go. Moose, of course. There was a boy who headed north, wanted to see moose, of course. He rode a bicycle built for deuce in hopes of sharing it with a moose. He honked his horn and yelled, "Here, moose!" What joined him instead was a pedaling goose. And this is the chorus part. Bonkety bonk, a bike built for deuce. And I want you guys to show me 2 fingers because deuce means 2. In cards or dice, honkety honk, a pedaling goose. And I'd like you to make your hands pedal. Good job. I've got to get these antlers up. The boy stopped at a sporting goods store and asked for a bottle of their best moose lure. A worker there just shook his head, suggested the boy do nothing instead. "Do nothing," he cried, "that'll serve no use. If I can't buy a lure, I'll be a girl moose." He dressed himself up in some stilts and a hide, added some lipstick, then sashayed outside. He batted his lashes, gave a big "aroo," but all he heard back was a mighty moo. Bonkety bonk, a bike built for deuce. Show me 2 fingers. Honkety honk, a pedaling goose. A roo-ity roo, a boy who sashayed. That's fancy walking, so do it with your shoulders. Moo-ity moo, a bull who was swayed. Bat your eyelashes. The bull thinks it's a girl bull. That's why he's batting his lashes. Into a pet shop the boy stopped for feed to buy pond fronds, a favorite moose weed. The pet shop owner shook her head, suggested the boy do nothing instead. "Do nothing," he cried. "No way, I can't. If you don't sell moose weeds, I'll find my own plants." He picked and gathered some greenish weeds, wrapped himself up from his nose to his knees. Holding his breath, he took a dip, but fish, not moose, started to nip. Bonkety bonk, a bike built for deuce. Honkety honk, a pedaling goose. A roo-ity roo, a boy who sashayed. Moo-ity moo, a bull who was swayed. Glubbity glub, a boy who dipped. Look like you're going underwater. Nibbledy nub, a fish who nipped. Let me see your fish lips. Good job. At a hardware store, the boy asked for a noose, one rugged enough to catch a big moose. But that store clerk just shook his head, suggested the boy do nothing instead. "Do nothing," he cried. "Never, you'll see. I'll make my own trap. The moose won't go free." He spliced and he gnawed his gigantic snare. Beware the moose who stepped in there. But he triggered the trap with his own big toe. The snare went whoosh and he yelled, "Whoa!" Bonkety bonk, a bike built for deuce. Honkety honk, a pedaling goose. A roo-ity roo, a boy who sashayed. Moo-ity moo, a bull who was swayed. Glubbity glub, a boy who dipped. Nibbledy nub, a fish who nipped. Bangety bop, a gigantic snare. Make your arms like a circle, a snare. There you go. Whooshity whop, a boy in the air. So there the boy hung from the tree, couldn't get down, couldn't get free. Upside down he shook his head and muttered, "I'll do nothing instead." A little lull, a pause, a stare, a gaze, a gawk. Look, what's there? Of moose, a bull calf and cow moseyed on out. The boy shouted, "Wow!" Bonkety bonk, a bike built for deuce. Honkety honk, a pedaling goose. A roo-ity roo, a boy who sashayed. Moo-ity moo, a bull who was swayed. Glubbity glub, a boy who dipped. Nibbledy nub, a fish who nipped. Bangity bop, a gigantic snare. Whooshity wop, a boy in the air. Pawsity paws, a bull, look like a bull moose. Calf and cow, gawkity gaws, a wondrous wow. You say it. Wow. Yes, there was a boy who headed north. He finally did see moose, of course. When you get your copy of the book out, your own or from the library, and you check it out up close, this book has a secret. There are hidden moose in the pictures. So, I'm going to hold up a page, and if you see the hidden moose, I want you to put your antlers up. No pointing, just antlers up. So I'm going to try to hold this one close to, and look across and see if you see a moose anywhere in this picture. Check it out. I see a moose! I would put my antlers up. And then if you do this together as a class or as a family, if you find the moose, then you put your antlers up and you say whether you see it on the right page or the left page, near the top or the middle or the bottom, looking in the window. So I hope you have lots of luck finding moose, whether they're real or whether they're in the pictures of this book.